With Hollywood, business is business.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, y'all. Hey, welcome back to my channel. So, y'all, what I learned about most of my subscribers and what a lot of people don't know about me is that I enjoy the court shows. Judge Judy, Judge Mathis, Judge Lynn Toller is like my big sister in my head. Judge Maybelline is like my auntie in my head. I am a judge connoisseur. Even the crazy judge, the more conservative judges. And I will watch, but I'm trying to get into the judge panels, like when there's more than one judge on the panel. I forgot what that was called, but I like paternity court. That's a panel one. I like judge shows. And so as a result of that, you become connected to the different judges and their bailiffs and everything else like that. So as a result, I was a little heartbroken to find out that Byrd on Judge Judy was not going to be returning. Y'all get into this. So if you watch Judge Judy, you already know Byrd is a main staple for, let me find it. There we go. For Judge Judy. There he is. There's Byrd. Byrd has been standing along her side for so many years. And Judge Judy, he did an interview. That's what it is. He did an interview, and he is the bailiff. And he said that he was really surprised. One could even suggest blindsided that he was not going to be returning to the show. Now, if you watch the show, Byrd and Judge Judy seem like they had the best chemistry and everything. I can only chalk this up to business, but also leave a comment down below if you are a fan of Judge Judy as I am. I believe that Byrd was just as much a part of the brand as Judge Judy is the brand. I think he was just a part of it. Like if something was going on, he didn't say much, but when he did, or when she referred to him, he had something to say. So Judge Judy bailiff Petrie Hawkins Byrd speaks out on not being asked to join the new show, Judy Justice. So Byrd worked with Judy Scheindlin for roughly 25 years. So what it sounds like is it's going to be a whole nother show, Judy Justice. And they were like, but we don't want Byrd. So what do you do, friends? What do? You in Judge Judy's shoes. They're talking and shopping a new show. And they're like, this is like a Destiny's Child question. Kelly, do you take your moment? Or you're like, no, I want to take Beyonce and Michelle with me. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think Judge Judy should do. Fight for Byrd to be along with her. What do you think? Love Judge Judy, mean ass. Yes, she is so mean. Listen, I love Judge Judy and I love Byrd. I feel like they're a brand together. But you know what? I understand business, first of all. And I understand. If you're liking my channel, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Right now, do it. Marketing and trying to reinvent Judge Judy. Because the thing about it is that I don't know. I'm going to read a little bit more of the article because I don't even know why they're doing Judy Justice unless there's a different premise for the show. Because to me, Judge Judy, the show was enough, but maybe they're trying to rebrand and make it be something a little bit differently. So a little bit different. So it says her longtime bailiff Byrd spoke out about not being invited to join her new television show, Judy Justice, after working for her for 25 years. Very interesting. I would feel some kind of way only if they decide to have another bailiff. Now, if she doesn't have a bailiff, then I'm going to be like 1% mad. But if she has a different bailiff, Judge, you have some splaining to do because Byrd was blindsided and he didn't do anything allegedly. So Byrd is perhaps known for the fans for his no-nonsense bailiff who made sure no one got out of line. Yeah, he protected her for sure. He says, my assumption is if you were going to do something else, that you were at least going to ask me if I wanted to have an opportunity to audition for the role. There you have it. So that was my question. Okay. I liked Byrd, but it sounds like he didn't even get an opportunity to audition for the role, the new role. So y'all let me know, like, Judge Judy, please explain. Why didn't Byrd even know that there was? So I like Byrd because I was looking for the hookup, so to speak. I'm coming with the package with Judge Judy. But Byrd said, you know what? I'm not even trying to get the role without auditioning. Why didn't you at least let me audition? I think it's unfortunate. I don't want to see Byrd without work. After 25 years, I pray that he managed his money very well and everything. And I hope he gets another gig for sure. Fox News, I'm sorry, in a statement provided to Fox News, Judge Judy confirmed that Byrd is not going to be working as a bailiff on her new show. Wow. So it's a new show. Byrd allegedly was not asked to join. She said, Byrd is terrific and we had great 25-year run. This is a whole new program with a whole new cast and exciting energy. Wow. So he wasn't exciting? And it can't be a whole new cast because you're on it, Judge Judy. Anyway, unfortunately, the bailiff was not able to devote too much of his attention to not being asked to join Judy Justice. After filming wrapped for Judge Judy, he devoted his time to caring for his wife, Makita Byrd. She worked as a longtime producer on Judge Judy as well, and was reportedly invited onto the Judy Justice, but health problems made that impossible. Interesting twist. So they didn't ask Byrd back, but they asked his wife back. But because she's dealing with health issues, she declined. Wow, very interesting. So I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna give Judge Judy kind of like a pass, so to speak, because I want to see what the platform is. It may not even be a need for a bailiff. So I have to see. And I'm not gonna say that, she was being some kind of way because she asked for Byrd's wife to join in. And if for whatever reason she couldn't take advantage of that opportunity because she had health issues. The outlet reports that she had just completed her third round of chemotherapy. Boom, therapy. Boom, there it is. And was about to undergo brain surgery, where doctors successfully removed 95% of a tumor. After the worst of his family strife was behind him, Byrd says he gave his former boss a call to ask her if he should plan to be involved with the new show after working there since 96. He says, so after his wife has a bout with cancer, surgery, and everything, he's got his head clear. And now Byrd calls Judge Judy and is like, okay, can I expect to be a part of this new cast? He says she informed me I was not being asked to come along on the project. I didn't inquire as to why. That's her choice, but she did inform me that fundamentally I was priced out as the new bailiff on her new show. Okay. My salary would have been too much. I was curious, how would she know? She didn't ask me. She didn't give me an opportunity to accept a lower salary. So, of course, this news did not come without a tweet storm, and Twitter responded and everything. And Diver on Twitter says, Judge Judy is a scumbag. She didn't bring her old bailiff to the new show because he made too much money. Yet, she wants to remain the highest paid person on TV. Nice. So if you know anything about Judge Judy, she is paid really, really well. So, was it a matter that she was like, you're not getting in my bag? I know the budget ain't but so much. So again, I understand business is business, and sometimes it's cutthroat. And for some people, this appears to be cutthroat, like I just read the tweet. Somebody said, now I'm mad because Judge Judy didn't invite the bailiff to her new show. I would have at least wanted an invite. I would have at least gave him the opportunity to say, no, I'm not working for that. That's just me. It's something about Hollywood when there's a team and there's deals for side deals and upper bills and, deals and everything. I think about Ryan and Kelly and Michael Strahan. And a lot of times people are blindsided because my partner in crime, my co-host, went and did something else and didn't take me along. The truth of the matter is, I hate to say it this way, unless you are married or that's your child, you look out for yourself, because it is clear that is a hard lesson to learn as an employee, as a business person, or whatever. I'm not saying be completely selfish. That's not what I'm saying. But ultimately, you have to look out for your best interest, because no one else is going to do that in business. And Judge Judy just proved that. Very few work relations is going to be where your boss is going to be like, well, let me think about Melissa and what she thinks about this. So yeah, it's gonna happen in Hollywood. It's gonna happen, period. You can have a team. There's very few teams, Sonny and Cher. They were able to stay together. The brother and sister, Donnie and Marie, the Jacksons, but then they even split up. But ultimately, you know, to me, I would feel some kind of way, but I wouldn't let it get in the way, because ultimately I understand business is business, production is production. And what it sounds like to me is that Judge Judy was like, look, you're not gonna get it, you're not gonna get in my bag. So paying you what you're worth makes me get less. I'm not bringing you along. So let's see. Uncle Stu says Hollywood always separate groups all the time. They do. Kenan and Kel is a modern one that we could think of, where they were together as a team and Kenan went off and his career exploded. Kel went a different way. He didn't go the Hollywood way. What is it called? Saturday Night Live and different things like that. To me, Kel is still rebuilding to me, or building, because if you know his story, he was up, he was down, and everything. Big Guy Journey says Judge Joe Brown and Judge Judy is scheduled for celebrity judge boxing match. Okay. They are ready. That is going to be interesting. Wait, you mean they're scheduled to box? Or you mean their show is so volatile that it's like they're boxing? Leave a comment down below. Let me know, because now I have to research that. But hey, shout out to you, Big Guy Journey. Hello. Uncle Stu says this must be a production issue. I think it's a production issue, but it also sounds like it's money. But you know what? She runs Ish and she wants him there. He would have been there. She knows she could have kept him. That's what I'm thinking. It says something about her to me that she didn't give him an opportunity to even negotiate the salary. It was just like, I know he's not going to accept that. And even if that's what she feels, pick up the phone. You've been working with someone very closely for 25 years. You pick up the phone and you say, hey, listen, I want to bring you along, but I don't think what we're offering you will take. And then let him say, well, I'll take it. Because how many of you know, and leave a comment down below, sometimes you have to take something depending on where you are in life. I've taken jobs that I didn't necessarily want to take, or I've done things that I didn't necessarily want to do at a lesser value because it was a means to an end, is what I'm saying. So yeah. So we talked about that. He's laughing. Just kidding. Well, listen, that goes to show you the caliber of their shows. If I really believed it, because I was like, I can see it. But then in my head, I was like, Judge Judy kind of old. But then I was like, you know what? Judge Joe Brown old too. But the thing is, one thing about that little spunky lady, if you follow her personally, she may be old, she may be tiny, but Judge Judy is fit. Okay. She's fit. Sidebar. As I was reading this, I'm wondering this is just a complete sidebar. I'm wondering if politics came into play with this, because the last year and a half election cycle, pre-election, it was very, very noticeable who was for the people, and when I say the people, I don't mean just Black people. I just mean the people. Who was for the people, who was government, who was wanting, who had terrible ideals about all kind of stuff. And yes, who supported, the proper policing and respectful policing of Black people, whatever. So, again, y'all know me. I'm very imaginative. Was Byrd like, Black Lives Matter? And I don't mean an organization. I mean, just generally Black Lives Matter, and then was Judge Judy like, make America great again? So I don't know if there was some clash with that. I don't know, because honestly, now that I don't remember what Judge Judy's politics are. And I definitely did. I mean, I like Byrd, but I don't follow him or anything to know, but that's just on my brain. So yeah, some of you are thinking that this is production. Shannon says, Kel is doing a lot of Nickelodeon shows. Yes. Kel was doing a lot of Nickelodeons, but I read something about his journey since the Keenan and Kel show. And I think just when you compare them side by side, if you want to compare it to having a Hollywood story, I think Keenan definitely made it bigger than Kel. One Love fam, a lot of this is due folks not being repped by the same agent or people not offering package deals. Salt and Pepper is a good example. People only wanted to book Salt and Pepper and not spend. I know. Very good point, XDMC. My resident what is it? Knowledge expert, that's the word. My resident expert on Hollywood producing, the backdoor end of things and everything. And you're absolutely right. Sometimes it's a package deal and sometimes they have two different representatives. And I remember the story with Salt and Pepper. And to me, Spin made the group. To me. It's so weird. And I think we also see this with Mary. I feel like people like Tina or want to book Tina for stuff more so than the other sister, who I can't even name. Like, why can't I name her name? Wait, Tina, Erica, not Tina. The one that's married to a pastor, Erica. Okay. I think people want to book her and she's more marketable, but yeah. I came in late. I don't know exactly what's going on. Well, big guy, we're talking about, we just got finished talking about Walmart branding, teaming up with Netflix and branding things, and then branding merch. And then, so you're going to catch that replay. But now we're talking about Judge Judy. I'm a Judge show connoisseur. So I thought this was very interesting and near dear to my heart because I like Byrd. And so again, let me scroll down and show you who Byrd is. Byrd will not be joining Judge Judy on her new show. Gang to all my replay gang. Y'all already know, leave a comment and I will definitely comment back. So join in the conversation. Ultimately, I understand. With Hollywood, business is business. Be kind because you never know what people are going through for absolutely no reason. I will see you guys again on Friday at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. In the meantime, bye-bye.